Phillip, Schofield and Holly Willoughby present This Morning throughout the year, but they take a well-earned break over the summer months. The hugely popular presenter's last day in the ITV studios was July 13, leaving worthy TV couple and fellow hosts Ruth Langsford and Eamon Holmes to replace them. Yet on today's show, Holly, 37, and her close friend Phil, 56, suddenly reappeared, leaving audiences delighted at the unexpected surprise. The reason for their return was as part of an interview with 90s girl band All Saints, which had already been filmed in the ITV studio at an earlier point. Viewers may already know mother of three Holly is good friends with the singers, and along with Spice Girls singer Emma Bunton, the group are often seen at events together and sharing snaps together on Instagram. As a result, Holly seemed to struggle with keeping her interview professional, but Phil was quick to point out the difference. It started off with Holly talking about the differences between the band and other manufactured girl groups of the decade, saying All Saints had already produced an album, they simply required a label to help them get it out to the public. It was never our intention to be this big girl band or anything. That's where the moody thing came from a little. We just weren't sure what we were doing. Our goal was to be very small, Melanie Blatt revealed. That's kind of what really separated you, Holly then shared, before explaining it was all in the way the group looked, sounded and proceeded in the industry. An awkward pause followed as the girls simply agreed with their friend. Yeah? Holly pressed, trying to signal that she wanted a response from one of the women. Yet what she said, Phil cut in. Fighting not to descend into giggles, Melanie simply said, "I like listening to you." Phil commented that it was because they were all just friends, before adding, "AWW, this is lovely, just having a chat." Holly turned red as she shared a knowing laugh with the band members, and the interview came to a close. Cutting back to present day in the studio, Eamon declared, that interview was obviously recorded earlier in the year. Stifling a chuckle as it appeared her husband was stating the obvious, Ruth said, "You don't say." All Saints were due in the studio to perform their new single Love Lasts Forever. Love does last forever, Eamon agreed, which prompted a romantic moment between the married couple. This Morning continues weekdays at 10:30 am on ITV. We've got years ahead of us, hooray! Ruth replied cheekily.